kind of an impulse buy because of TikTok. This worked great from kindergarten through 8th grade. Purchase is kind of a dumb one. Ooh, this next purchase I love. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Fernanda and I am a kinder and first grade teacher. In today's video, I'm going to be rating my Amazon purchases that I've made this past school year. So that way you don't have to waste your money like I did. So quick little disclaimer, this past school year I was only in the classroom for the first quarter, and then quarters 2, 3, and 4 I was more of what you would call a resource teacher, so I would pull out kids, bring into my office and work with them. So keep that in mind when I'm going over these purchases. So yesterday I went through all of my Amazon purchases for the school year and I screenshotted them all. So we're not going from the beginning of the school year to the end, we're actually going backwards. So I hope you don't mind. Okay, so this first purchase is student whiteboards. And this purchase was not necessarily for the 2020-2021 school year. I purchased this last school year, but for next school year, if that makes sense. So it's just a 25 pack of student whiteboards that is double-sided. I already have a pack like this that I bought my second year of teaching. My second year of teaching, I bought them because when I came into this new school, I literally had nothing, so I kind of needed them. And then this time around, I bought this pack because I kind of wanted to replace some of the other whiteboards that have been just, I don't know, worn and torn and damaged. This purchase I would give a 7 out of 10, and the reason for that is because I really do like them and they are quite durable, but I don't think they are completely necessary. There are other ways that you can get a whiteboard for students that's a lot cheaper. For example, you can just use dry erase sleeves like these, or even cheaper, you can just have like a cardstock and put it in the sheet protector and call it a day. I will also have everything that I'm mentioning in this video linked down below for you, just in case you're interested. Okay, so this next purchase is kind of a dumb one, and they are assorted, what are they called? And they are assorted like fake gemstones, and there's a backstory to this. So like I said, this past school year I was a resource pull-out teacher, and I used to work with this sweet little boy who, when I went to go pick him up, he was so upset because he had lost his diamond. And by diamond I mean like literally like a rhinestone. Luckily I had like a few leftover gemstones from I don't even know what, so I gave him one and he was like the happiest kid in the world. Knowing that he liked them and assuming that the younger kids that I worked with would also like them, I bought this pack to put it in my prize box. And I don't think I ever used them. But maybe I will next year. I mean, I'm teaching kinder and first. Maybe they'll like them, and if not, we'll use them for like sorting and stuff like that. So this purchase I would give a 5 out of 10. I think I had good intentions with this one, but execution just wasn't great. This next purchase are some colored dot stickers, and I bought these because I printed these like kid-friendly vocabulary terms for like math and language arts, which is this right here. I love this product, but it comes with a lot of paper and it's kind of hard to keep track of it. So I wanted these circle dot stickers to organize them. So all of my math, measurement, and data like vocab words would be blue, and I would put a sticker on the back of each one. So that way, once I was done with that vocabulary word on my wall and I wanted to put it away, I knew where it would go. These were fairly inexpensive, so I would give these a 10 out of 10 because you can use them for so many different things. So I'm actually happy with this purchase. This next purchase was laminating sheets. So I bought these because I was laminating those vocabulary words that I talked about in the last purchase, and they were a lot. My school doesn't have your traditional like big laminating machine that has like the big roll and you just, you know what I'm talking about, right? We don't have that. Instead, my school buys laminating pouches, and we have like your standard like personal laminator, and that's how we laminate things. But for whatever reason, that week or like those few weeks, we kept running out, and I just decided to just buy them myself for me. These weren't that expensive either, and they were a 200 pack. They are definitely a lot cheaper than if you were to buy them like at Walmart or Target, because I think there for like 100 pack, they're like 30 bucks. I had never tried this brand before I ordered these, but they work really well. So I would give it a 7 out of 10. Just because I could have been patient and just waited for the school to buy new ones, but they did work pretty well and they were a good deal. Okay, so this next one was kind of an impulse buy because of TikTok. So these are decoding flashcards, and I'll try to remember the TikTok that I saw it on. If I don't, I kind of want to say something like the science of reading or something like that. I love her when she comes on my For You page. So basically what happened is she came on my For You page. I had a kid who I was working on decoding with, and I bought these because she said they were good. And they are good. I wish I had them with me so I could show you, but they are in a box in my classroom right now and I'm home. But I like these because they are not like your typical like cardstock material. They're pretty thick, so that would make them pretty durable. And when I use them with the kids that I worked with, I felt like they were pretty effective and the kids enjoyed them. So although it was an impulse buy, I would give it a 10 out of 10. This next purchase goes along with the previous purchase because the previous purchase had more like blends and diagrams and stuff like that. This purchase is more CVC based. And again, I bought it because of that TikTok. And again, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Ooh, this next purchase I love. So this one is a scratch off sticker. And because last year I didn't have a classroom, instead I worked with different groups all across all grade levels from kindergarten through 8th grade. Really wanted to find some kind of incentive system that would work from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. And what I found is a punch card system that looks like this. I do have this template as a freebie on my TPT store, and I'll have it linked down below. So basically what I would do is I would print these, and then in the circle portion of the template I would write with a pencil like what the price would be. So for example, I could have put like a gemstone if I would have used those gemstones that I bought. But I would also have things like chips because those would cater more to the older grade levels. I have scrunchies, I had fidgets, had candy, stuff like that. I would write down with a pencil and then laminate it and then put the scratch off sticker on top to cover the price. I would go ahead and hole punch their card either 1 or 2 or 3 times depending on how well they did. Once they filled up their hole punch card, I think it was 12 hole punches, they would go ahead and get to scratch off a sticker and reveal their prize and get a new punch card. And honestly, this worked great from kindergarten through 8th grade. I was quite surprised, but happy that it did. So I would definitely give this a 15 out of 10. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that, 15 out of 10, because it's a great, inexpensive way to do something exciting. Okay, so this next purchase was for my prize box to go along with the punch cards. And they were Among Us water bottle stickers. I don't know about you guys, but Among Us was all the rage for a while at my school. So why not hop onto that bandwagon and get some stickers to go into the prize box. I actually had to buy this 2 times because the first time I think I had bought like some clothes hangers and then this at the same time in the same order. And when the clothes hangers came, Alex just took out the clothes hangers and didn't check to see if there was anything else in the box. And he threw the box away, which he threw the stickers away. Luckily, they were only like $7, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but I did have to purchase them twice. They weren't the best quality stickers, I would say. Like, I bought other stickers that were more like general for the prize box, and those stickers were more like glossy and seemed more durable. The Among Us stickers had more of a matte finish. And I just didn't think the quality was all there. So I would give these a 4 out of 10. Okay, so this next one was also to go along with my prize box, and it's a 28-pack sensory toy fidget thing. So what's cool about this is that it comes with 28 different fidgets, which is great. What's not cool about this, I was gonna say that it was kind of pricey because I remember it being over $20, but now it's $15. So that's not that bad for 28 fidgets. Alex loves using fidgets when he's working. In case you don't know, Alex is my husband. So I did let him go through them and keep the ones that he wanted, and then I put the rest in my prize box, and the kids love them. So I would give this one a 8 out of 10. And the only reason I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is because I paid more back then than I would have now. I love this next purchase, and they are LED light strips. Like I said, I didn't have a typical classroom. I had an office, and then I had 2 even smaller offices inside my office. So I put these LED lights around my little mini whiteboard. It's about the size of that was about the size of this bulletin board, and then I also put them around my computer area. And because my office had no windows whatsoever, it was so dark, and the lights just added something extra. Like, it was low-key relaxing to be in there when the lights were off and the LED lights were on. If we were working on something more computer-based, the kids would always beg for me to turn the lights off and have the LED lights on, which I would let them. Especially like these after a hard day, like I would just turn the lights off in my office, have those lights on, put some calming Taylor Swift piano music, and just try to decompress after a hard day, and it was great. So I would give these a 10 out of 10. All right, this next purchase was to try to decorate one of my sub offices within my office. Little offices in my office were pretty small and also had no windows, and then due to the paint color, it kind of looked like an interrogation room, like at a police station. So in order to like try to lighten the mood in those offices, because we would do like remote occupational therapy and remote counseling and stuff like that in those offices, I went ahead and put these vines on one wall and then put twinkle lights on another wall and stuff like that to try to make it more homey and more of like a tree house feel, and the kids really enjoyed that I did that. I would give this purchase a 7 out of 10 because it did really help with making a space more warm and inviting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through one more purchase and then do a part 2 to this video because there is a lot of purchases. So this next purchase is a colorful Jenga set. And I could have just bought the traditional Jenga set and then painted it myself, but this one was already painted. It was fairly inexpensive for what it is, so I bought this one instead. And the reason for this is because, again, I worked with a wide range of students and grade levels, so I needed something that was neutral that I could use with every single grade level. So the way I would use this is I would have like maybe a sheet of problems that we were working on and that were color coded according to the Jenga set, and they would solve a problem, and then if the problem was purple, they would pull out a purple piece, and so on and so forth. And the kids loved it. They were pretty engaged on working on their goals when we did it this way, and it was really easy to differentiate the activity for different grade levels. So I would give this purchase a 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is because the pieces are kind of slippery because they are like colored or painted on. I don't know, they're kind of slippery in comparison to the regular Jenga set. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.